Karl. Yeah. You're from New Jersey.
I am.
But Western imagery and themes run throughout Rogue Territory.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
See, that would have been a good. That would have been a good. What's up with that?
That's what she
What's
said.
up with that?
But I think it's a too elaborate of an answer to just do the what's up with that.
Sure. So Western imagery. I don't know. Some people may have seen the stickers I've posted. Stickers being the artist series. I have this four prints that I grew up with as a child. They were on my walls. My parents were fans of the Sticker family's work. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Professional show business.
Yeah, a little dusty in here. Yeah.
And kids, that's how we do a retake.
Nah, keep going. We'll
Okay.
No, I'm gonna leave that in.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I like that.
That's real talk.
So anyway, my parents were introduced to Sticker family work from my great grandmother, who the Sticker families were a Polish family. And anyway, long story short, one of the brothers went out when he moved to the United States, went out to Arizona and spent some time, kind of had a love affair with the West as well, and captured this imagery of steers getting wrangled or horseback riding. But the one print that always stood out to me was the Native American chief with the headdress. And I couldn't really put my finger on why I was interested in that one and kind of why it spoke to me until Leslie and I started developing what the brand Rogue Territory was, because the words were already there. We already established that was going to be what the workshop was called, because there wasn't a brand at that time. It was just a workshop. So what Rogue Territory meant, and I kept coming back to this print, and I'm like, I don't know. He's Native American. But he's dressed kind of in a modern way. But he's kind of incorporated his tradition and his culture into almost something that could pass. Like, people are wearing it today.
Yeah,
it's like a simple Western shirt tucked into a pair of dungarees of some kind, rad silver belt, and then beads, and then the headdress is really the only thing that jumps out at you. So I was like, I really like this play between old and new culture versus kind of urban, and identifying something that people can relate to in a modern way, but harkens back to history in some way. So when we started kind of dissecting what that really was, it wasn't that he was necessarily Native American, because we didn't, I have no draw to that. I'm a quarter Cherokee though. And so we didn't want it to be overtly referencing Native American culture, because that just does a disservice.
Totally.
So what I was really drawn to was kind of his expression, which was proud, but not in a forced way, and then his headdress, and started dissecting what Rogue Territory meant, and it was kind of like this making something your own. Started out with a blue jean, raw to evolution and what that means, and kind of putting your own personal stamp on that, and that's kind of your territory. And then the rogue part was really the fact that since you are making something your own, you're kind of establishing yourself as your own kind of your own standalone personality or brand, if you like. Or so the Rogue Territory. And I was like, oh, well, the feathers kind of like that, because birds kind of do what they want. They have their territory. They fly around. They're pretty free-spirited, but a feather in itself has strong symbolism, and it allows people to kind of associate or identify in their own way. It's not forcing them to feel one way or another. Yeah. So I just took the feather out of the headdress and and kind of established that as the
Like the icon.
Yeah, the icon
Yeah.
of the brand, the backbone of the brand, and then all the other imagery around it was really just kind of inspired by my love for spaghetti westerns and kind of this my love for also Stephen King's Gunslinger series,
Yeah.
and which also plays in like the sci-fi kind of western world. So it's just a lot of like flushing out ideas to where for me, I've never been one to commit to any one genre, and that's why I like streetwear,
Yeah.
because you can kind of play in a lot of different things, whether it be active sports or urban hip hop. So it was its own brand, but at the same time it was something that other people could identify with and make it their own. And that's really why I fell in love with raw denim in the first place.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Love it.
so, yeah.
You're a smart guy. I like that your answers are very thought out.
Well, I guess I have time to think about
which is the perfect bridge.
Yeah.
It's the next question.
Sure.
So, your personal favorite pieces, I know it's hard to choose, but from fall, winter 15. I'll tell you what mine are. You go then after that.
Am I going to be influenced by your answer?
I think so.
Okay.
My personal favorite, not just of fall, winter 15, but ever, I think, is the red and black heavyweight flannel western.
Yeah. Mine would be too.
Next question. No.
Yeah, just to elaborate on that, the reason why I like the western so much is because for the longest time I've wanted to incorporate a western. I've been attracted to western shirts, but I've felt like there wasn't a way to fit it into the kind of the evolution of the brand until this season.
Yeah.
And until I came across that fabric, and just like any of my kind of like the pieces that are going to be the standout pieces. Obviously, the western had never been introduced to the collection before, so it's going to stand out. I always try to spend a lot more time saying, okay, if this is going to be that piece, what's going to make it different than what's already out there?
Yeah.
And then I start kind of dissecting what I want and what, all about like the front yoke and the angles and like something that like makes it a little bit more modern. It's not like an exact take on a Wrangler sawtooth pocket or like, so it's like a lot of things that I'm kind of like toying with. The same with the supply jacket. So it's like it's got to have a vintage feel, but it needs to be dusted off and refreshed
but current and timeless. It's not
what I don't I'm not one to say whether it's timeless or not, but but it's something that like if I look at it in my closet a year from now, I'm not like, why the hell did I do that? Just to get a product out there. So ultimately that's why I'm most excited about the western, because it's one of those pieces that I feel like can be brought back and just in new fabrics and in the same fabric as a core product that people aren't going to get bored of.
Yep. Agreed. It's my favorite. Okay. We're going to touch upon a phrase that I use a lot that's very important to me and all of my people. Because I want my people that are dope to do dope shit, and you do a lot of it. The phrase is power moves.
Right.
You're making a push into proprietary fabrics.
Yeah.
So touch upon that. I think, so first we have ISC, which just happened.
Yeah.
Which is glorious.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
I love the new fit. Fabric's incredible.
Cool.
But next year a lot more, I think.
Yeah. The reason why proprietary isn't there, it's twofold. One is I want to learn more about that process, and I've found fabrics that I just think the mill that I'm working with have nailed, but and I've introduced through like the khaki plaid and the red plaid and the jumper this season. And I'm just like, well, there's no reason that it can't be something else with the same yarn, because the yarn is amazing.
Right.
So so it's just like when I dove into making a pair of jeans, it's fabric is just as important as the fit and
details,
all the details.
Yeah.
So obviously being self-funded, we couldn't do that right off the bat. So it took a minute for us to be like, okay, it is a big investment. It is something, but it is something that's important to the evolution of the brand, and things that just help us kind of establish ourselves in another way in what we do. And it doesn't always have to be about the newest fit, the newest style, the newest this, the newest that. It's really just like we've dialed it in on the fabric, and we enjoy. You guys have seen this, but it's different. It's a different take on it.
Yeah.
So that's really what we did with the ISC to start, because the ISC has always been something that we've had. It's been a fabric that has been as important as our denim throughout the collections, and it was time to do something that was proprietary in that way, that stood out and that we could put our own stamp on. So that was really fun to develop.
And the ISC has been kind of a Proprietary calling card for years. It's people identify the brand with that particular fabric and the work shirt specifically. ISC being indigo selvage canvas.
That's right.
If you didn't know. So I'm stoked for you. That's big. That's huge.
Yeah, that was fun, and we're just excited to see everybody. Thank you for that. Picked up the first release to see how those look in 6 months in a year. So that's going to be awesome. Speaking of, I've been carrying this around in my pocket. Another little thing that I never talk about is when I'm like considering new fabrics, I actually like to have them on me,
touch it, smell it,
because it helps me not only see how the fabric performs, but it really I'll just be thinking about thread color, what kind of button to use, is this the right fabric for this style. So basically I've had this in my pocket for about a month, and I mean obviously it's not really doing much, but it's showing some highlights, and just
the crease is
kind of the crease is popping off.
Popping real hard.
But then it just gives me an idea of what to expect. So I like to do that with my fabrics. I like to carry them around, see them age, and just kind of get excited about it. You need to come by, Dan? Come on by. Come on by.
Come on. Dan, come on through. That's Dan. Everyone Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Dan, everyone.
We met Dan earlier.
What?
There he is again.
So moving into the spring, we have another new style that we're introducing that's based off a work shirt. It's called the Hunter shirt. That'll be the first time people are seeing that.
I've seen it. I saw it.
You've seen it.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So basically, to go back to the jumper shirt, the Neppy fabric, I wanted something that was kind of a core staple that we could have in our collection moving forward, and we developed these two buffalo plaids.
Big fan.
It's the same weight, the same construction as the Neppy plaid in the jumpers. Just
big checks, buffaloes.
Big checks. So the idea behind the Hunter shirt is kind of a play off of an old Pendleton or Woolrich style overshirt that you've wanted, just like the Western, something that you've been searching for, but the fits are always terrible. And this fabric's a lot more wearable, especially going into spring. But year round, it's just a solid fabric that I've really enjoyed wearing. So basically, just two new colorways: navy tan or navy beige and navy black. Really easy to wear. This one's a little bit more street, kind of contemporary. So for those guys that are looking for something a little bit more refreshed, so it'll have black buttons on it. And then this guy is going to be, more harken back to a Pendleton, which is usually plaid black and like a beige. Both super wearable with denim, easy to wear, and the field jacket will have some really nice construction details to go to kind of tie it all in together.
How about that?
So we're really excited about that, and then then there's stuff on the back burner that we're still, I don't know, maybe a year out, maybe hopefully sooner.
Fabric-wise, you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're trying to develop our own denim now, but we need to make sure that it's exactly what we want.
Yeah,
so
of course.
that's going to take a minute.
Yeah. So when the timing's right, it'll happen.
Yeah.
But it's gonna happen.
It's gonna
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. So we talked a little bit about spring with the new fabrics and the new shirt silhouette.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention the coach's jacket.
You did not mention the coach's jacket, which is this blue thing that's been laying here.
It's so the approach is kind of this play between clean streetwear.
See?
But
Don't be shy, hold it up.
Oh. I figure we get some tight shots later.
Well, we will.
But the fabric and the finishing details are really what separates this from your basic coach's jacket, which is usually like a nylon. Kind of brushed poly crap lining.
Yeah. Snaps. So you went buttons.
Yeah, the buttons, the bias tape finish. The collar, the fit, and all with the water repellent 10-ounce canvas. It just kind of
USA.
Yeah, it's made in the U.S. It kind of just, you put it on and it feels like a blazer, but it has a sportier look to it. It's something that you don't have to think about wearing. Obviously, this color is a little bright for some people, but that was the intention.
I got me this one.
Don't be scared.
No, don't be scared. But what I love that it's a bright blue, and it's a coach's jacket. Being a streetwear guy my whole life, love coach's jackets. I love that you did this.
What do you do? Oh yeah.
You know?
That's kind of like the first like. Yikes. And cut.
And
Yeah, why don't we take a little break?
And then holiday release, and then that'll be it.
Holiday next year, right?
It could be holiday 19. What do you have in store?
What are you thinking?
Yeah. Are you doing any? Did you get the Star Wars license?
Yes. Everybody's getting a license these days.
Kylo Ren jeans.
Shit.
You guys got your audio going good?
Yes.
Record. Hold. You're sweaty, huh?
No.
You're fine.
Thanks for running sound for me.
Yeah. You good? Testies?
We're good.
Testies. Yeah, I wanted to talk about exterior branding.
Yeah.
That's what makes it for me. Aside from its being coach's jacket, which I love, color, super duper love. Because you don't historically do that.
I don't historically do that.
So I'm gonna dub it a power move. I'm gonna just throw it out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was toying with doing a tonal, but I decided to. I said if I'm gonna go like the collegiate look, it's gotta be there and.
The what look?
Collegiate.
Okay.
I
don't know.
College.
Oh, never.
Having to do with.
Or
college.
the.
Never been. I don't know.
How else can I put this?
Doesn't do words.
No.
The sportier look.
Okay. Like sports balls.
Sports balls, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I had a bad case of sports balls one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It is.
I mean, not that I know, not speaking from experience.
I've heard shit hurts.
Yeah. So anyway, the approach, since I was going for more of an athletic vibe,
Yep.
I felt like it warranted it, and yeah. I mean, I won't say I'll never do it again.
Well,
as far as
maybe if this is a running thing, because it's going to be a hit, and there's another colorway in this. I'm not going to say what it is. It's more subtle, but it also has the branding.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm good. I'm mic'd.
Yeah, you're mic'd up.
I forgot.
Yeah, plugged in and everything.
Yeah.
We totally hear you. Okay.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. Send it over to ILM.
Cool. So yeah, coach's jackets.
Coach's jacket.
Hunter shirt. We had a bunch
Fabrics.
of new stuff too. I'm not even going to mention because that would be a whole nother.
Yeah, and we don't want to give too much away.
Right.
Because nobody's going to see it until February, you know.
Right.
So also another thing that you do historically is drop something for holiday that isn't part of the fall winter collection.
Right.
Any teasers on those? Or
if people are paying attention, there
happening?
is something in this environment that maybe could potentially be a teaser-ish.
Big,
We're gonna do
big collaboration.
branded lighters. And
So light your stogies.
yeah.
And
Yeah, we have a couple things in the works.
Two things? There's three things?
Four,
4 things.
5, 6, 7, 7 things.
It's a whole nother season. You just added another season into the whole apparel world.
You know, we like to work.
You do. And you turn out good work consistently.
Thank you. Well, there's 2 of them that have been kind of out there, released already. Something with Ewing Dry Goods and something with Skydog, our neighbor.
Yep.
So we're really excited about working with those guys. Super talented.
Are they ever?
Artisans.
And cuties to boot.
So I didn't have to do much work on those.
Yeah.
But we're really excited about those.
Yeah.
And then the other pieces are wearable.
Okay. Like garments.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not going to give anything away. Let the people see. Figure it out.
Culottes.
There's culottes.
Culottes.
Like skirts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That grandmas from Miami wear.
Capri pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in South Beach like a month ago, and I just got
Inspired.
The granny collection.
Yeah. It's a whole new concept.
Yeah. So bring the South Beach style to winter.
Specifically South Beach grandma.
Right. Okay.
You feel me?
The
Yeah.
light bulb just went off.
I'm working.
That's a whole new brand. That's an offshoot.
The gears are spinning.
Yeah. Hard.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think
Wow.
we covered a lot of stuff.
We did. I'm exhausted.
I'm pretty winded.
Spent?
I'm spent.
Yes.
You did most of the talking though.
Yeah.
But
What happened?
You're good at it. You're captivating.
Yeah.
So I think now we're gonna get meatball sandwiches,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna go home.
Yes.
You'll go home. I'll go home. We'll go to different homes.
Great. Oh, wait, what was the thing that we're supposed to finish on? Oh wait, we already did that.
No, there could be something else though.
Just give me a what's up with that.
What's up with that?
What could it be?
Why is there so much stuff in here?
What's up with that? There's gotta be something in here we could do a what's up with that for. 'Cause we got it. That's a thing now.
Spools of thread. What's up with that?
Sewing machines. What's up with them?
You're the worst.
We didn't pre-prepare for what's up with
What's
that.
that flat thing with the handle?
Yeah.
What's
I
up with
was
that?
gonna
Oh,
What the hell is that?
Okay. Here we are. We're back.
Tools of the trade.
Carl, this heavy flat thing.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That's a weight for weighing down patterns as you're drawing or cutting. You can also weigh down fabric if you're cutting out fabric with those.
Curious. I see that it's also named Carl.
It is. I was inspired. Actually, every inanimate object in
It's
here,
named Carl.
just to make sure that I know and everybody else
Everybody
knows
else
around
knows.
that is named
As
Carl.
soon as you came in here, your name was Carl.
That's right.
I'm Carl?
You're Carl.
Well, only in this room.
Everybody's
Or
Carl.
from here on out.
Yes.
No,
Great job today, Carl.
Thank you.
Great job.
Carl back here on the typing machine. Carl over here
Another
with the...
Carl over there off camera.
Yeah. Meatballs.
That bottle. Great job. Carl.
Oh, pff,
That was Carl.
stupid thing. Carl's dead. That Carl's dead.
Oh.
He dead.
All right. One more in your loss.
Yeah.
On that note,
That's it.
let's do this.
Wait for the camera.
I don't know.
Nice. Glorious.
See? Done. And cut it.